Good morning, folks. AJ the CEO here. As you can see, it is almost 4:30 in the morning, and we are getting ready to get on the road to head to New London, North Carolina. Never heard of it. We're going down there to help out a ministry, do an on-site, help them out, small church there. They reached out, and we just blocked off the day. We're gonna go down there and see what we can do to help them out, and then make the trip on back here. So let me get up on here, and actually it says I meet with them at 10, and it's a 5-hour drive. Whew. So let's get on the road and let's see what we can do to help them out. Alrighty, folks, 4.5 hours later, and we are here at New Life Lutheran Church. Let's get in here and see what we can do to help them out.
It's the organ. It's the best. I like using those.
Good unified access point.
It's we had a guy come and redo the internet.
Alright, folks, so let me go ahead and document everything that we're proposing here for them. So let's do this talk through. Alright, so first right now, they have a simple sound system with 1 amp going to 1 main speaker. We're going to relocate this and move this in the back room so that this gets away. They have an unified access point. We're going to move that up, and right now they only have, it looks like this is a coax cable, 1 speaker cable, and 1 Ethernet cable. We're going to pull this back up in the ceiling, put this on the ceiling to cover Wi-Fi for everything in here, and relocate this, move the organ over, and maybe run a Ethercon cable for a digital snake here. So in the future, they have space. I mean, they have a bunch of channels available for this, so this is fine. Right now, they only have the 1 speaker right there. Now, up here, they have wireless mics too, so we'll probably put some antennas here. So we're going to relocate everything in that back room. That's going to be turned into a media room. Here, they're thinking on flanking of each sides, 65s or 70-inch TVs on either side. That will run up with also putting a jack up here for the future, for a future camera. Not one right now, but just the jacks for that. So might as well run the cables for that. We're going to put 1 camera right there in the back. This is going to be like a choir room or like a quiet room for children. We're going to run a HDMI cable for a feed over here. In this back room, this is where the media is going to be relocated. Going to probably put like a 6-foot table right here. We're going to put custom computer back here, ATEM joystick, maybe a 32 or 27-inch monitor for the multi-view on that wall. Security cameras are here. We're going to also put another monitor and split that signal so the security can be here as well too. Then we're going to run a connection to this TV and then another jack over here. Well, also right now they're sharing the internet, so we're going to do some wiring as well too, to have a distribution for internet back here. Probably while we're doing this, probably run connections. Again, it's just as easy to run an Ethernet connection to all the TVs and all the locations. Just get it all done so that when they have internet installed here, the ISP just has to connect to that. The distribution has already been taken care of. They just got to bring a modem. They don't need to touch nothing else. So really straightforward. I would say maybe 2 days to get this stuff, because again, this is not, I got in the crawl space and I can stand up in it. The only thing we would have to do, the hardest part is just going to have to pull the cables. It's not that far, maybe 50 feet. pull the cables, 2 fiber HDMI, probably 100 feet just for those. Everything else is less than 50 feet. So it should be real straightforward. We're going to the next room and the room behind me. So those are the longest runs. But I think that's about it. So you know what we're going to do. I'm going to get back on the road, but for you, it's going to take a second. Let's go over to the computer and let's design this thing. Alrighty, folks, we are back and I'm tired. But let's go ahead and knock this out so I can send this information to them and I can go to sleep. All right, so we're here. And I think this is relatively going to be pretty straightforward because the good thing is the ceilings are not super high. I actually, as I included video, I'm actually able to get up into the attic. Only got to pull 2K. Well, let's just go to it and talk about it. Let's do this backwards. Let's start with some televisions. We're going to go with maybe 270s there in the front. And I don't know. We'll put these right here. So this is sanctuary right. And this is sanctuary left. All right. And then we're going to do maybe 2 cameras, one to set up in the future. I don't know where exactly we're going to put it just because of the placement, but I'll put it here to the side, and we're going to put another one in the back here. I'm going to put this exactly center, and we're going to go ahead and put, actually, let me slide this over here. This is going to be our ATEM Mini Extreme. We're going to relocate our mixer here. And then we're also going to have, and I'll put it right here. This is our HDMI splitter 1x8. All right, so we're going to connect our audio directly there. Since it's going to be in the same room, we're going to have the camera over fiber optic HDMI, another one going over fiber optic HDMI. The out, excuse me, is going to go one of our first HDMI out, and I forgot we need another monitor. This is going to be our multi-view. Might go over to 27. Maybe a 32 and mount it to the wall. We'll connect that here and kind of like it right there. I don't know why it's not connecting. Oh well. That's our multi-view. And then from here, we're going to run a connection to that TV. And another one running there. Let's throw this cable up here so we can get it up out of the way to match. And of course, it's not going to match now for some odd reason. All right, there we go, right there. We're also going to put a PoE switch in the back that will send power to the cameras. So we're going to have that connecting to the ATEM. Going to have that, and again, I might even run. No, we're going to have Wi-Fi there, so we ain't got to worry about that. We're going to connect this over to this camera as well, and I'm not liking how my connections are going. Let's get this up out of the way. Got our other one to here. Man, connections are not looking good with me today. All right, we got that, and then we also need our joystick. That's how we're going to connect this. Now, we are going to put some networking in place as well, too. Maybe put, I don't think they need a full UDM Pro. Maybe go with the the Dream router, the smaller one, that will give us access and a controller to control the access point that we have, and we can add another access point if needed. They said the entire church is able to get internet off of that, the Unify AP Lite. So we might not need to have anything. So we'll put a Dream machine in there. So I'll just say Unify router. I don't know why I put it over here, because that's what's going to connect to this. And then that will be our internet. That's what's going to provide that. And then we have a couple more TVs. So we got, I'm going to put them over here. I'm going to put them over here so it makes it easy. So that's the, like the fellowship hall area, entrance area to the church, the crying room, an additional TV in the media room. And then I'm going to put a TV, but this is for the rolling TV. So we're going to put a jack somewhere so this can all be connected. So this is fellowship TV, crying room, media room. And then this one is the rolling TV. And then all of these, the rolling TV would obviously be a jack on the wall. Again, I don't like how this is going. But again, the good thing is I'm thinking the longest run are going to be for the TVs that are in the front. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we still have connections for 2 more TVs if we decide to go with that. I am going to use for a breakout box right now. I'm looking in the future, maybe getting the snake that will work with that board so that we'll run another shielded cable, a shielded Ethernet cable, so that if we ever have to connect to the organ, the key on the piano, I have a mic for that, or instruments and things like that. There's a breakout box that they can plug into, a snake, whatever. So we'll put that in the ceiling. And we're going to do a custom computer for them as well too. So this will run the presentation software so they can put lyrics and all this other fun stuff up there as well too. This over here. So they'll still have 5 more inputs if they want to. We got audio, and because we're so close, the audio from the computer. Why are these arrows being all wild today? So we'll bring audio there, and then also we will have a connection for the computer. And I don't think, we also need to re-pull the speaker cable that's in the front. We're going to pull that to the back, so we're connecting back here. They already have a rack, so I'm just going to move that in the back area. Put a switch, so it's a 1-button switch that would turn everything on, maybe 2, one for the AV, the other one just for sound, something like that. Really straightforward, but yeah, I think this is a really doable, really simple solution for them, and I think this is going to set them up in the future, get them away from using a phone, and just give some higher quality what they're doing. And just like we've talked about before, they'll probably work with the high schools and colleges there in the area to help get some volunteers for some work study or things like that to help. And then also we're going to set them up so we can train with them so that anybody can use it and make it a lot simpler, get a better production of what they got going on, and help to reach more people. So link is going to be down below to everything that we're going to use on this. And if we get the contract, we're going to bring you along and show you how we put everything in place. And hopefully it will inspire you and show you that even if you don't have anything, it's really simple to move forward. You don't have to spend millions of dollars to get this stuff done. And that's what we're here to do, to help modernize media ministry. So if you like this type of content, appreciate a like, consider subscribing, hit that bell. That way you get notified if we come out with other videos to help modernize your media ministry. And also, if you need help, know that you can contact me at ajhomes.com/consultations, and we'll be more to help you, whether we have a phone consultation, Zoom consultation, Google Meet, Duo, whatever they're calling it now, consultation, or we do an on-site, because we do travel, folks. So thanks for watching. This is AJ. We'll catch you on the next video. Later.